So we are unboxing a DARK30 Defiance LS in the 384 resolution. I'm very curious to see the DARK30 set up and the quality since we have the 640 res. I'm really curious because I haven't seen any videos over the 384 resolution, so we're hoping we can give you all that, and we'll post it on our Instagram as well as on here on YouTube. But y'all go check them out and give us a follow on Instagram at W2 Outfitters, and then also the Real Slim Savvy. I post stuff all on there as well. So straight away, I will say the case that it comes in is very rugged, and it has the cushion. So if you wanted to take this whole unit off and transport it or store it, it is very safe in its box. It comes with a remote that I will say I do wish they had some kind of attachment for it that you could keep up with it better, because I can't tell you how many times we put it in our pocket and get out and go hunt and forget. So then we're always looking for it. And it's black, so that doesn't help. But I will say that having a remote is very, very awesome. So right away when you get it out, you can look at the plate that it mounts onto. It has a cover on the top, and you can unscrew this. And the DARK30 attaches here, and it goes into these ports. And then if you have the DARK30 mount on the roof and you want to take it off, and if it's raining or whatever, or you're driving down the highway, you could just put the lid back on and screw it back. So the DARK30 is not exposed to all the weather conditions. This is the inside mount suction cup. This one is different plastic than the outside suction cups. So the outside ones are going to give you more of that rugged durability, versus the inside one, it's kind of like a regular phone mount that would mount to the windshield, which with us driving through so many pastures and things like that, this one was not the one for us, but it could be for you if you're just driving down the highway and you want to scan. I will say I don't recommend putting this on your windshield with this 11 whatever inch screen and keeping it on there in the summer heat. If you're like us and live in Texas, this might not hold up and your screen's going to fall in your lap. But if you're just doing it for the highway rides or whatever, and it's about 60s or below, you should be good. But we recommend using the clamp for the rear view mirror. I think it's the safer option anyways, but the only downfall to putting this on your rear view mirror is when you put this on, you're not going to be able to see out of your rearview mirror, because it's going to tilt your mirror, and that's pretty much where it's at. So that will be a downfall to that. But if you're looking for like, okay, I'm going to set up for the night and we're going to go hunt, you could just put the suction cup on and, you know, remove it when you're done. So whichever one you prefer, we just do the mirror one because we have two other mirrors on the outside of the truck that we use. We don't really care about the rear view. Also, this is the tools that it does come with. It's got everything you need to get your DARK30 up and going. There is 4 screws. Is this screws or nuts? Bolts. These are bolts. 4 bolts with nuts to, you know, make it extra secure, no rattling. You clamp it down as tight as you need. It comes with a little keychain for your keys, to let everybody know how swag you are. I'll say, if you are running this remote and you plan on using this DARK30 all night or multiple days in a row, try to remember to leave 2 AAA batteries in your car. This, just in case you forget to turn the remote off or you use it for extended period of times. I actually do think that the remote does turn off on its own when the unit turns off, like after a certain amount of time. So it shouldn't run down too bad, but it's always good just to go ahead and keep these in the car, so you're not worried about like, oh, my remote just died. And sometimes if you leave the remote on and it does die and you're turning, you know, like looking around while it dies, it will just keep spinning in 360 until you either restart the unit or get batteries. So you'll be a little sick if you do choose to run out of battery life on your remote. But overall, the DARK30 is, some people have mixed feelings about it. I mean, personally, for me, I'm a girl. I really love just using the DARK30 and driving around, even if we're not hunting somewhere. Like, I just like having it on to see, you know, the road in front of us. I can't tell you how many times we have used it just going out to eat, and we've almost hit groups of pigs or deer, but we've seen them before, you know, it was too late because we had the DARK30 running, and I was like, oh, there's something up there, and so he knew to slow down. So I will say it has saved us a few times from, you know, hitting wildlife at night. So I do love that. I think even if you don't hunt, this is something that even me, I kind of want one on my Forerunner, even though I don't even use that to hunt anymore since we got a new rig. But I just wanted to see what's in front of me, honestly. But yeah. So if you guys have any questions, you know, about any of the things we've talked about from now, we're going to go ahead and set it up and get it going, and I'll get back with you guys.
Alright, so now we're going to get the mounting option, which, since this is a 4 and it's an aluminum body, you're able to use the magnets. If you have like a Jeep or a different vehicle that is not a metal body, you'll use these suction cups that come with it. And they are very, very rugged suction cups. Like, you almost have to get like a knife to pry them off once you get them on there. But they are very good. The mounting options that come with this, it comes with mounting options, so you're able to pretty much put on whatever vehicle you want to. Or not even a vehicle. If you want to mount it, I've heard of people mounting it on a porch of their house, which, I mean, if you want to, you're able to. Wouldn't be my use, but you do what you want with it. So if you look on here, there's an arrow right there in the middle showing which way is the front. And this one has an arrow showing which way is the front. And so you'll line those up, get set up. And so there's a set screw right here. Once you get it tightened down, tighten that set screw and it won't back out. Cool. Now we are able to mount this on here. Should work. And boom. There you have it. And so this is the remote it comes with. You hold down the right button to scroll through colors. Like, this is white hot. I don't remember this one's name. It's like rainbow. You got green. That one's like ultraviolet, I think, or infrared. And that's white hot, and then this one's black hot. I had it backwards. And then you can hold down the home button, it brings you up the menu, and you can change the brightness and contrast and all that. You can record videos. You can go back and watch the videos. all kinds of other stuff you can do. And then you push the home button and it takes you right back to the front of the vehicle. So like there's the van right there. And there's the van on there. Of course we're real close to it so it doesn't look as good, but got a tree orchard out here. So that's what it looks like.